It's always a blessing right here on Instagram. Big shout out to all those just showing a vibe. If you ask me to leave, had to hold that, had to pick myself up, take over set. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Definitely. What a blessing for real. Definitely be looking forward to this one.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? You got to tell the listeners, tell the people, who is Roya? Tell us about you.
Well, basically, I'm just a young lady from the Bronx, and my parents are from Jamaica, and I just started doing music a couple of years ago, and now I'm Roya. I'm trying to just show my skills and show people the messages I want from my song and so on and so forth.
For real. And you know, the Bronx is very well known for hip hop, for that kind of flavor, for that kind of fusion. Obviously, Jamaica is well known for its reggae, for different styles. So, what can we expect from Roya? We're gonna have different fusions. What are you saying about your style?
Yes, you can expect a lot of hip hop and R&B, and also dancehall and reggae will be in my music. It will always have a different flair, so it always be something new and something that will catch your attention.
Yeah, for real. Because you know, before you came on, we were playing a tune there called No Love. And I want to know about that tune because you know what? It's a vibey tune. So tell us about that song.
So basically, like, I had just got out of a bad relationship, and I was talking with my brother, and like he just we spoke, and I told him what was going on, and my brother helps me write my music, so he really sat down with me and he wrote it with me, and we came up with that tune right there. And also it's also from Ronnie and New Vineyard Studios. Ronnie sent the beat down, so since he sent the beat, I just worked with my brother and we came up with it.
For real, for real. And you know, as an artist now, is it easier to write from experiences?
Well, I couldn't say it's easier to write from experiences. I wouldn't say that because like I write here and there. Most of the writing comes from my brother. He takes what I say and he puts it into words because he's really good with that. But I would say for me, it comes from how knowing how to put words together the right way, because you want the song to convey a certain message so people could understand what you're talking about. And working with my brother, which is Donovan Brown of A Creative Flow Productions, he's been helping me express it the most, I would say, in the best way that people can understand where I'm coming from and
For
what's
real.
my message.
Definitely. And you know, when it comes to that now, you know you spoke about your brother, but how do you go about it? How do you kind of write your style? Do you write it down, freestyle? How does it happen?
If I normally freestyle. Like, I'll normally say something will come in my head, and then I'll freestyle it. Like, I'll keep going until I get out the words. That's normally what I do. That's the easiest way for me right now. So I try to listen to the beat, and then I'm like, all right, let me try to get the tune. Let me try to get the tune. Let me try to get the flow. Okay, all right, now I'm getting the flow now. All right, cool. Then I'm like, all right, let's put the words. Let's put a little bit of the words in. All right, cool. Now we got a couple of bars. All right, 2 bars.
Yeah.
You know, so take your time with it.
Yeah, for real. And you know, I want to go back a little bit. I know you mentioned that a few years ago you decided to get into the music, but what happened those few years ago that made you want to get into this kind of business, this musical energy?
Well, I always love to sing and I always love to express myself. So I was just like, I'm always, I wouldn't say dramatic, but I'm an outgoing person and I'm always uppity. So I was like, I need to really find what I want to focus on, and I really enjoyed music. So I was like, no, let's do it. Let's really do it. And I sat down with my brother, and he was like, let's record your first track. And we went into the studio, which is also in our house in the basement of our
Yeah.
3-story. And we was like, let's do it. Let's make this track. And we started and we made a track. I dropped my first track, which was No Games. And now I have my second track, which is No Love. And
Yeah.
I feel like I've accomplished a lot for a little bit of time. It's only been about 3.5 years. So
Yeah. For real. And how did your parents, how did they take to it? How did your friends and your family take to those tunes?
my friends and my family were very supportive. They tried their best to share it and let everybody hear it, whoever they're around, let them hear it. Like, hey, Roya just dropped a song. You know, my parents were there for me as well. My family was there. They were all there, making sure that I was comfortable, making sure that the music was being released on time, and making sure that everybody was hearing it. We were paying for little promotions here and there. So yeah, we really wanted it to jump off.
For real. Big up your family, definitely, for that
definitely.
one.
Big up my family, big up New York, big up Jamaica, everywhere.
Yeah. For real, for real. And so, you know, you're a female in this business. I'm a female in this business. How are you feeling about that? Because, you know, we get some slack, but how are you feeling?
I do feel like we do get a lot of slack. That is true. But I feel like this is the era for the women. We have to come out and empower each other as much as we can, and empower ourselves in the midst as well. Because everything is run by the man. So now we have to come out and say, we want to run too. We want to win too. We want to be number one as well. So let's do it together. We could all do it together. And I'm happy to even see you doing it as well, showing your style, being a DJ and letting everybody hear. That's what we need, more women like us to come out and come and do it. Show the world.
For real, for real. And I'm liking that. For real. Anytime, you know for a fact, from you've linked up with me, anytime you're ready, you're always welcome on my show, for real.
Definitely.
We've got to do it, man.
Definitely.
And so, when it comes to that now, who inspires you? Who influences Roya? Tell us about that.
Well, I got my influences from Beyonce, Michael Jackson, New Edition, all of the old people, T-Pain, stuff like that. I got it from a lot of the old singers, Brian Roya. All the old singers, I got it from Bob Marley, the old singers. Like I listen to them as much as I can, and when I listen to them, I feel joy and love and happiness. So it brings out the better in me. And because listening to them brings out the better in me, that's why I wanted to do music, because I wanted to bring out the better in someone else. I wanted to bring out the better in my fans. So that's why I was like, I need to do music.
For real, definitely. I like that still. And you know, you speak a lot about empowering, you speak a lot about encouraging young people. Have you ever thought about doing like motivational speaking or something like that? I can see you doing that, you know, Tiff. I can see that. What are you thinking?
A lot of people has been telling me that they're like, you know, you should really think about doing some motivational speaking, because you're always about empowering someone. And I'm like, I'm thinking about it, yes, but no, I need to do this music. This music is my motivational speaking. I'm gonna speak out from my music, and I'm gonna get everyone to hear what I'm saying through my music. That's how I will motivate anyone, first and foremost. After that, maybe as time goes down, then we can talk about the motivational speaker. But we're gonna do the singing thing now. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Word, sound, power, for real.
Yeah.
So definitely, man, I can see it. I can see you doing that, and of course your music, pushing it out there. But you know, when it comes to you now, and you've put out 2 tracks so far, what is for the future for you? What are you got new tracks coming our way? What can we expect from you?
Well, I'm working on an EP right now. It should be about 5 or 6 songs. It should be coming out next year. I would say summertime. So yeah, I'm working on that right now. And I should be probably dropping at least 1 or 2 songs before that EP drops, just so you can hear the singles and get a little flair of what's gonna happen, a little bit of that flavor right there. So I want y'all to hear a little bit of them tunes. They soon come out. All right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely got something in the works. Definitely.
You know, I can see you going very fast, sis, doing your thing. are you ready for fame? Are you ready for, all these kind of things in your way? Because, sometimes it can turn people's heads.
Hmm.
Do you think you're ready for that?
I think I'm ready for it because of the people around me. Now,
For
I
real.
have a very strong team that works with me and make sure I'm good, I'm okay, make sure the music is getting done at the right time it needs to get done, make sure
Mm,
we're on top of everything. So with my team that I have, I know that I'll be ready for stardom because they're backing me up so powerfully.
yeah,
So
for
yes,
real.
I definitely know. Big up to New Viner Studios, Ronnie. Big up to Donovan, A Creative Flow Production. Big up Nikki.
Yeah,
All of my team.
for real, for real. And so, for young people out there now that want to come into this business, they want to get into music. As you
Mhm.
know, music people love to do, especially young
Mhm.
people. What advice would you give them? You've been in the business now, you say for about 3 years, and you're
Mhm.
still upcoming yourself. But what have you learned that you want to pass on to them?
I would say that don't be afraid. Don't be
Mm,
afraid. Like that was one of my biggest issues when I just started to sing. I was like, I'm scared. But don't be
yeah,
afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't let anything scare you and be very confident about your music. If they don't like it, they don't like it, but you should love it. That's why you're doing it. Do what you
yeah,
love and be confident in it. That's
mm,
all I would say to anyone who's upcoming or trying to come out and doesn't know what to do exactly. Don't be afraid and be confident in your music. Be confident in that because that's what is gonna bring you out. That's what's gonna make you stand out.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, we're in a social media age, and social media can be hard. Sometimes people can
Mm-hmm.
be, real bad on there.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you take the critics? I'm sure you've had criticism, I've had criticism, so
Mm-hmm.
how do you take it?
Um. Well, I say for me, I care more
Mm,
about my opinion than
yeah.
than anyone else's opinion, and that's because I had to develop the thick skin when it comes to critics with my music. Everyone is a
Okay.
critic. Everyone.
Mm,
They will always
yeah.
critique you, but you have to know how to love what you're doing. And I really enjoy
Mm,
making the music that we're making and and showing the world Roya as an artist. So
yeah.
I definitely wouldn't let that bother me because I know how how great I am as an artist.
Yeah. You know what? I like your positivity, sis, and your confidence. That's one thing that I can pick up from you. I like that still.
Thank you.
I like that
Thank
for
you.
real, for real.
I try
Yeah,
so
man,
hard.
definitely. So, I know you're a musician. I know you're putting in the works for your music. What else do you do? Do you like to read? What else does
Yes,
Roya
I
like to do?
I do love to read. I read all the time. I read a
Okay.
lot. I like to I work. I have my regular 9 to 5, but I still try my best to be in the studio as much as I can. I'm
Mm,
also an actress. I act
okay.
in yes, I act in certain shows. There's a show out now. It's on Tubi. It's called Mr. JV. That's also
Okay.
shot by A Creative Flow Productions, my brother's company with his co partner JV, Mr. JV.
Mm,
Um, I also I also have I'm also in Bum Rush season 3. I'm starring in one of
mm,
the episodes or two, I believe. So yeah, I do a lot. I try my best to keep active and to stay stay motivated and stay working because it's gonna keep going.
mm,
I wanna show the world like I'm doing this for me and I wanna show them like I know I know who I'm not that I know who I am, but that I know how great I am and how great that I oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumbled.
so
I'm
good,
sorry.
man.
I wanna show them how confident I am with my music, with my acting skills, and with anything I'm doing, anything that I'm pursuing.
Yeah, for real. And you know what? It's good that you have that skill of acting because, as you know, when you're doing music, you can put the videos out there, you can put the works out there, show the visual side. How have you found that, showing the visual side with your music? How have you found it?
Um, I was kind of nervous when I did my first video. I was,
Yeah.
but like continuously doing it, I'm not as nervous. I do get jitters always. You're gonna always get some
Yeah.
jitters, but I feel really comfortable doing it now, and that's because I'm trying my best to practice before doing it so I can feel comfortable. So yeah, I feel really comfortable now.
Yeah, for real. And you know, say if somebody wants to come your way for a collab, who would you like to collab with? There's always somebody that you want to collab with.
I would love to collab with the greats. I would say Vibes Cartel, Shinsea, Chris
Okay.
Brown, Beyonce, the greats, all the greats. That's who I want to collab with. And even anyone who wants to collab with me now, they can hit me up. They can hit me up on all my social media, Roya 3_2022. All my social media, Roya 3_2022. Y'all can hit me up. I'm ready for whatever.
For real, for real. And you know, why 2022? I gotta ask that.
Um, it's a new year, new vibes,
Okay,
different person,
okay.
different goals happening,
Mm,
and
yeah,
I'm creating them as we go right now because the year is coming like that.
yeah,
In a
true.
second, it's gonna be January, and we're gonna be like, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
So we gotta get
no
ready
lie.
for it. We gotta get ready for it.
Definitely,
So I'm just trying my
definitely.
best, get it ready, get it together.
For real, for real. And you know, Monday, everybody was kind of on a social media break because it went down. How did
Yes.
you find it? Did you like it? Was it bad? How was it for you?
It was fine for me because I was at work regardless. So I'm working
Yeah,
and everybody's complaining at work, and I'm just like, but we're at work. They're like, oh my
yeah,
God, I can't get on Facebook and Instagram. I'm like, well, it's okay. It's just one day. Tomorrow's the next
yeah.
one. We can do it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. For us, really, it didn't really affect me because we were asleep. We were in bed. It didn't affect me at all. But yeah, for real. And so, you know, at the moment, who are you listening to? You know,
Who
when you turn on your phone, your speakers, who have you got?
playing? Well, I'm listening to at the moment a lot of her. I love her.
Okay.
She's dope.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Chris Brown a lot.
Mm.
If I listen to rappers, I listen to like Fujiano, Lil Baby,
Okay.
stuff like that. But I listen to a lot of R&B singers, so I love hearing somebody sing some nice music in my ears. That's the best. That's the best.
Yeah,
Listen to some R&B. That's the best.
for real, definitely.
Mhm.
You know what? You can't beat some old school R&B, right? Like the Mary J. Blige's and
Oh yeah,
those kind of songs there.
definitely. I listen to those
Yeah.
too. Definitely a lot of old
Okay.
school, a lot of old Keisha Cole. I love beginning
Yeah.
Keisha Cole, stuff like that. Yeah, of course. Brandy, Monica. Yeah, I listen to a lot of them too, or on a day-to-day basis,
Yeah,
stuff like
for
that.
real.
Yeah,
And you know, we can't have you on here and not ask you to sing a little something. Would you be up for that?
sure. So,
Okay.
so I'm making a new song. It's soon come out. So this is
Okay.
like a couple of bars from it. Excuse me. What do you want from me? What do you need from me? Why do you keep coming? Please stay back from me. Ah. So that's gonna be my newest song, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
called Polite. It's gonna be dropped on the
Okay.
EP next year, but we're gonna release that one first. So yeah,
Okay. Wow, I like
I'm
that sound of
excited.
that. Still, I was just getting into it, man, and then you stopped.
I had to give you the little, just a little preview. Can't get the
A
whole thing
preview.
yet, you know.
For real. For real, for real. I see that. Okay, okay. And so, you know, right now you seem very motivated. You seem like you're ready to go for the future. And I just hope that you have the very best in this business and just keep striving and you got a great team behind you. But what would you like to say to your fans, the up and coming fans, and those who have been supporting you so far?
I would like to say thank you so much for the support. Keep supporting. Keep keep supporting as much as you can. Reach out. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. I love to hear it all. And I would also like to say big up to everyone who's helping me on this journey I have right now. Big up to my father. Big up to my brother, Donovan Brown of A Creative Flow. Big up to Ronnie of New Vineyard Studios. Bring up to Nikki, my manager. Big up to all the people who are supporting me right now and keep on supporting. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep it up. I really appreciate it. All the royals out there, keep staying royal.
For real. Hey. Definitely. And you know what? We're coming to the last bit of the interview, but like I said, always got my support. Definitely up and ready for anything you want to send to
Yeah,
me. And keep with the vibes, keep with the positive vibes. And like you said, just keep being you. You'll
yeah,
definitely go far, for real.
definitely, definitely. Um, I would say I would say keep up your good work, and I would say I really appreciate you interviewing me and getting to know Roya as an artist and as a person. I really
Anytime,
appreciate that. So thank you, and I would
anytime.
love to come on the show anytime. Anytime you're available,
Yeah.
anytime you want me to come, just ring me up. I'm ready for
Yeah, man,
whatever.
for real. Definitely. And people, go and check out this latest vibe. It's definitely an energy. Take a listen.
Woo!
But you don't know. Hey, hey. And you don't
Show me no love.
why you want to. If you want good, go on, go.
Just don't look back at me.
Don't look back at me. You can reach at me. If you ask me
Asking to leave, to leave.
oh, I say, you don't have no time
Time
for
for
me.
me.
You know you don't want.
Grind with me. Coming like
Hey,
it don't like me. About to do the whole
hey.
performance. Whole performance.
What an energy, man. What a vibe for real, sis. Keep it going. I
Thank
hope you
you.
have a
Thank
blessed
you.
rest of the day and just
You
keep doing
too.
your thing, man. Definitely
Thank
liking it
you.
for real.
Thank you. Thank you. It was great to be on
Anytime.
the show. Big up
Any
everybody. Big up everybody who's watching. Appreciate. Thank you.
anytime. Been a blessing for real. We'll speak again soon.
Follow me on all channels, everything. Roya 3_2022. Thanks for having me.
Bop, 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 bop.
Bye
Bop,
bye.
bop, bop.
Bye.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Bless.